Welcome back. Valentine's Day is about 3 weeks away, so we are helping you prepare with today's recipe.
That's right. Today we have Olivia De Leon here to show us how to make a Valentine's Day treat. Good morning, Olivia.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here.
Glad to have you. So what do we have here? We have a nice little spread.
Yes, so like you mentioned, Valentine's Day is coming up so quickly, and of course we can't do Valentine's Day without some chocolate.
Exactly.
So today we are making some chocolate dipped rice crisps.
All right.
Yes, so what I've already done for us today is melt our dark chocolate. So what I did was make what I call a homemade double boiler. I like to melt chocolate this way, just it's one less piece of equipment we have to have in the kitchen.
Right. Definitely.
So I just added 2 inches of water to my medium-sized saucepan, brought that to a simmer over medium-low heat, and then I added in my bowl, my glass bowl here. So just set that on top, making sure it fits nice and snug and it's not touching the water below. Then I added in my dark chocolate chips and just stirred that continuously for about 4 minutes till it's nice and smooth.
All right.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and get started. So if you want to get started, what we have here is our chocolate rice crisp. So what we're going to do is dip that halfway into the chocolate, and then we have 2 different toppings today. We have our freeze-dried strawberries. I just chop those up and I mix those in with some chopped up pistachios. I like the color contrast it has, and it's a good flavor option.
Dip it
So
in.
dip
What
it
are
in
you
there.
doing?
There
Okay.
you go, because you got to get it in there while the chocolate. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Now what?
Perfect. That's perfect.
Now we go over here?
Yes. And
Wait, I didn't get
then
enough.
there you go. You can get a little more.
There we go. Okay.
And then yeah, we just keep doing that.
Do the other one.
Yeah, y'all can take turns, and then we also have some freeze-dried bananas and some chopped up walnuts.
You just had to dip it in
Yeah.
yourself.
I did.
I mean, you could have just been in charge of
There-
putting
It
it in
Smells
this.
so good.
It is good. And now I'm going to quiz you.
Oh, boy.
Do you guys know the difference between dark and milk chocolate?
Dark is healthier. I know all that.
I would say
is.
yes. It's a healthier
Yep.
option.
Exactly. One of the difference between like the makeup of dark and milk chocolate is that dark chocolate does not contain the milk that's in milk chocolate, and instead it contains cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and of course some sugar. We love sugar, of course.
Yes, tell me about it.
So one thing, when you're shopping for dark chocolate, it does, you mentioned it's healthier, which is right. It does have less added sugar, which is something we're looking for, and it has less fat. Now, when we're shopping for dark chocolate, you might notice that there's a percentage on the label. So for example, today we're using 62% cocoa. So that means there's 62% cocoa solids in the product. Now, this typically ranges between 50 and 90%, and the higher we get to that 90%, the lower added sugar and the lower fat content it's going to have.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I know I always wondered what that percent was, and
Right.
now we're a little bit more familiar with that. Have y'all ever had freeze-dried fruit before?
I have.
Strawberries. I've had before.
They're often found in a lot of different cereals, but you can find them in most grocery stores like Kroger, Walmart, Hy-Vee, all sorts of places, and they're so versatile.
Right.
Yeah, someone say the sugar content of them sometimes makes me like.
Yeah, so for example, like the freeze-dried strawberries, it's all it is it's the actual strawberries.
Okay.
And for example, these ones came in slices, so all they did was slice it up and freeze-dry it.
Right.
And it actually preserves about 97–98% of the nutrient content, which is pretty impressive. And it's very shelf-stable. It's a great snack to have on hand, too.
Yeah, I love freeze-dried strawberries.
We have these as
and
well.
these rice crisps, they get such a bad rap. Rice cakes, rice crisps.
I was just talking bad about them yesterday. That's the sad part.
No, I like to use them as a vessel for like other flavors. So like today we're doing the chocolate and the fruit. You could do a plain one and add like some avocado to it, and you could just kind of dress it up, like I say.
Dress it up doesn't have to be chocolate, but
That's
chocolate
right.
is preferred.
Yes,
you
exactly.
could do peanut butter, all sorts of things, and these are super easy to make, as you saw, and it's great for like teacher gifts coming up.
Yes.
I actually had some of the final product in the freezer for a couple days, and they're still crisp and they taste great. So it's a good make-ahead option for sure.
We got plenty of the finished product right here.
Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, it's it's really good to bring to the classroom. But aside from that, you can not put the peanuts in there, and it's safe for any classroom.
Exactly.
Being peanut free. We'll get you guys quite a few of that.
And I just love all the color with it too.
Definitely.
And lots of variety of nutrients. This recipe comes in at under 200 calories for 4 of those crisps, and it's a great source of fiber. It comes in at 4 grams of fiber per serving.